Hi friends, welcome to this session. So in this session, we are going to discuss about how to crack any aptitude test for any placement exam with ease. Okay, so I'm sharing few tips that will helpful for you in a super way. Okay, so basically many of the companies will follow like aptitude test as a first criteria. Okay, so you need to crack that in order to move the process ahead. Okay, so and one survey said that like many of the students are almost 80 to 90% of the students rejected by the companies in this first phase of interview. And I am going to give you three simple steps to crack any aptitude placement test on your own feet. Okay. So before starting this video, I have a small request for you. So if you like this channel videos, do subscribe and hit bell icon for further updates and never miss and don't miss any update from our channel. Okay. So let's dive into our video. So first of all, aptitude. So this is the main thing for any placement test. Okay. So basically, many of the many of the companies will follow a structure, so they will be giving in like 30 to 40 questions for you. So in order to like crack those questions, you will be perfect in three things. That is, so first one is quantitative aptitude. Okay, second one is reasoning. So reasoning. So the third one is like verbal aptitude. So verbal aptitude. Okay, so these are the three things that most of the companies will follow structure. Okay, first one is quantitative aptitude, and the second one is reasoning, and third one is verbal aptitude. So first concentrate on like quantitative aptitude. So in quantitative aptitude, almost you will be having 20 topics. So in that, mostly like five like 7 to 10 topics are the very most important topics. I have analyzed previous companies questions. So these companies will be following mostly from these topics only. Okay, so most of the big companies will following these topics very well. So let me write like the topics for you so that it is easy for you to like prepare and all. First one is like percentages. So first one is like percentages. So this is the very important topic for any company you face. Okay, the second one is like ratio and proportion. So ratio and proportion. The third one is like time and work. I hope you got like getting my point. The third one is like averages. So what I'm mentioning here, definitely you will get one or two questions from these topics, averages. Okay. The third one is like data interpretation. Mostly companies will also give you a table, like one bar graph or table chart or line chart, and they will give you two like three to five questions from that. So you may answer it easily if you prepare. So the next one is like speed, like time, distance, and time. So speed, distance, and time. So basically, we'll be getting one question from this. And the next topic is like simplifications. So most of the companies will follow simplifications. They will give like big calculations. They will try ask you to calculate what's going on exactly. Okay, so and you will also getting partnerships and fractions also. You'll be if you prepare, it will be useful for you. So like these are the main topics actually. And also like simple and compound interest, that is also very important. Simple and compound interest, it is also very important. So if you learn simple and compound interest, definitely you will be getting one or two questions in any of the placement test. Okay, so basically these are like partnership was also a like favorite question for a partnership. And so there are a few like other topics as well, like boards and streams, and like HCF and HCF and LCM. So basically there will be other questions as well. If you follow these topics in a quantitative aptitude, these are more than enough. So you will be like, if yes, for suppose they will be getting like 20 questions from quantitative aptitude, means you will be able to solve at least 15 to 17 questions from these topics if you prepare. Okay, so let's moving forward to the reasoning. So in reasoning, what all? Let me clean this one. So until now we have discussed like what all quantitative in aptitude. Basically we will be having three sections, namely quantitative aptitude and reasoning and verbal aptitude. So we have covered like what all topics that will be coming in aptitude. So we'll be giving like some reasoning. So in most of the companies, if you go to any company, if you so in reasoning also very important topic for every paper examiner. Okay, so in placement test definitely you will be getting like 10 to 15 questions from reasoning also. So I'm telling few topics that will be very frequent questions. I have researched like few things. So mostly the examiner will be giving these questions, these kind of topics only for reasoning also. Namely they will give they will give definitely one or two questions from age related. So what is age? So basically they will be giving a question and asking you few years ago a person like age is something, and 3 years hence, 4 years hence. So if you prepare ages related topic, so it will be super easy for you to solve this question in reasoning. And you will be also getting number series. So number series also very basically they will be giving five to seven numbers, and they will leave a blank or wrong number series also will be there in this. So I also done a video on this. If you don't yet watch, you can visit once, so that would be helpful for you. And in reasoning they will be giving syllogism, like they will be giving like all cats are dogs, like that. So that is called syllogism. And blood relations, so blood relations also very very important. So blood relations is nothing but I'm writing for you. You can search for this topic. Syllogism is very important. They will giving you almost two to three questions from this. And blood relations and blood relation topic. And basically they will be giving some word related problems, word problems. So alphabetical series or number series or something like that. And you will also sometimes will be given by caselet. Caselet is nothing but they will be giving some paragraph in that you will be. So I'm writing for you caselet. They will be giving a paragraph in that you will be asked like three to four questions, so you need to answer accordingly. So that is also similar to data interpretation on the, like that only. Yeah, so mostly like this only. So you'll be also getting some logical logical puzzles or logical riddles. So you need to be ready for that and try to answer accordingly on your it completely up to you. So you need to be prepared for that. Okay, so these are the main topics someone will give you on reasoning or aptitude. So yeah, so like in verbal aptitude also, like this some logical questions will be there. That is like completely it's up to you how you answer is the key point. Here you have that set of a topic also, that is verbal aptitude. You need to follow some problems on this, so that will be super easy for you to attend any aptitude tests. Okay, yeah. So like we have discussed what we have discussed in this session is like how to prepare a aptitude test in any placement test. So basically I given you a tips, that is. So in aptitude, in most of the companies, aptitude companies, like they will follow three, like they will give you at least 30 to 40 questions in their selection round. So they will be giving you quantitative aptitude questions and reasoning type questions. Okay, and verbal aptitude type questions. So I have told you some topics from quantitative aptitude, some topics from reasoning and verbal aptitude. So these are the very very most important topics you need to follow in order to crack any competitive exam or any aptitude test or placement test you will be attending. So if you follow these, this is the main for any placement test. You can write any number of like you can write any company, they will be not more than this. Okay, so lastly what I can tell you is you need to follow some mock tests. So you need to write some mock test. So this is very key. So you are preparing well enough, okay, from these topics. But how you are utilizing this knowledge is like, if you write this mock test, if you write this mock test solely, you will be understanding like what your standard is. Okay, so I'm very much suggesting you to write at least 5 to 10 mock test before attending any placement test. Okay, So if you score well enough, it's good. And if you're not able to score, well in your like mock test, you need to follow on the particular topic where you are lagging. Okay. So as I said earlier, so this is the main process someone required to crack any aptitude exam. Okay. So basically, like if you are weak in aptitude, you need to like practice 4 hours a day. So if you are an advanced person na, so then you need to practice at least 2 hours a day. So these 2 hours how you spend is like just to revise the formulas in quantitative aptitude. Take each topic and select at least 20 to 25 questions from each topic, and make a note of it. So preparing notes for yourself is very good at. Okay. So after like preparing a good notes for you, so it is will be like super easy for you, like to revise things once you going or attending any interview. So most of the companies having this procedure in their aptitude test. So please prepare this to crack your interview on your own feet, and don't depend on any others for your aptitudes exam and all. Okay. So there are few websites that will be like there are few websites, if you follow that websites, like it will be easy for you to crack any exam. Okay. So that websites is like I'm telling first my website. So you can go to www.mathslogicscreated.com. So if you follow this website, you will be having all kind of topics like free of cost. Okay. So if you want to want any pro versions, you can upgrade yourself to cheat sheet. So I have also available a cheat sheet in my channel, that is like 25 pdfs you will be going to get. So once you enroll in the join button of our channel or in website also, it's up to you. Okay. So and there is also one website you can also freely prepare yourself, India Wix. So this is like a very good website. Even I am also like following sometimes this website. Okay. So there are a lot of MCQs for you, so you can follow this website and try to crack yourself. Simple and compound interest, these simple and compound interest are very much helpful for you in placement tests and any government exams all over the world. So in most of the bank exams and railway exams and in many other competitive exams, these simple and compound interest has very much value. So definitely you will going to get 3 to 4 questions in bank examinations, and in like in some main examinations you will be getting almost 5 to 7 questions. So they will be asking in different ways. So I'll be discussing in this video like what all models we will usually have in simple and compound interest. First we'll see like most of the models from we do have in simple interest. So if you follow this lecture carefully, so you will be able to answer any question I'm telling you from simple interest. Okay. So basically there are 5 to 6 models in simple interest. If you follow thus that 5 to 6 models, you will be able to answer any question from your examination. Okay. So you can write any placement test or any other exam that will be conducted on aptitude. If you follow these 6 or 5 models, this is more than enough to crack any question from simple and compound interest. Okay. So and most of the students also finding difficult to attempt these questions, so I'm giving you simple formulas or simple tricks. So I'm also like giving some suggestion for you. So do follow these tricks. That means like it is also like one step answers or direct answers we can say. So I'm providing you in this video. So let's dive into our video. So before starting this video, I want to ask a question like, I want like, what is interest actually? So question yourselves, what is interest? So actually the interest means, what is interest? So let me write interest. So what exactly this term mean is like, so basically interest means the amount of money paid that we have used someone else money. Okay. In simple words we can say, if you are using someone else money, so we are calculating some interest and paying them some extra money. For example, so in our daily life also we will be seeing what is interest and all. For example, let's take one example to get clear idea. So for example, so an interest of $20 or 20 rupees that was earned this year on your savings account. So in your savings account you have certain kind of amount. So on that amount bank will give you certain kind of interest. Why? Because you stored your money in the bank with them. Okay, so let's take one more example. Okay, let's take like an interest of 2000 rupees you paid as an interest this year on your home loan, or this month you can say. So that is called monthly interest or yearly interest. It depends upon you. Okay, so basically so we are discussing about interest. So let me write what all interest we do have in general. So we do have like two kind of interest, that is simple interest. Simple, we do have simple interest or compound interest. So these are the interest we usually have. So this is not same, these two are very different. So let's see what is simple interest first. Simple interest is nothing but simple interest was calculated based on the principal amount of your loan or deposit. Okay, so principal amount is denoted with p. So remember this word, your simple interest will be always calculated on your principal amount. So for example, if you have 100 rupees, so you will be calculating certain kind of interest on this sum of amount. Okay, so let's see what is compound interest. Compound interest is based on principal amount and the interest that accumulates on every time period. In simple words, compound interest is nothing but interest on interest. So what we can say, compound interest is nothing but interest on interest. So that is calculated on your interest on interest. That is called compound interest. So what I explained you till now is like I have like explained what is interest for you and what is simple. What is simple interest or compound interest mean is like simple interest, in simple words we can say we will be calculating interest on particular sum of amount, and compound interest is nothing but we will be calculating interest on interest. So you generally will be getting in certain kind of amount some interest will be getting. So in that interest also you are getting some other extra interest. So that is the main difference between simple and compound interest. So let's see couple of scenarios so that you will be understand in a better way. So simple interest denoted with I. So I is the rate of interest. So I is the rate of interest. So it will be calculated. So P into T into R by per 100. For every 100 we are calculating this certain kind of calculation. So rate of interest is denoted with P into T into R by 100. So where P is the principal amount and T is the time period and R is the rate of interest. Okay, so remember one important point that I'm noting down here. So interest always always calculated on principal amount. So this is very important point you must remember in order to crack any simple interest sums. Okay, so this is the thing I'm like want to tell you. So before starting our problems. Okay, so this simple interest formula is nothing but extension of unitary method. So let's dive into models. We do have as I said previously, we do have six models, six or seven models we do have in this simple interest. If you learn these six models you will be able to solve any kind of problem from simple interest. So let's understand what exactly like how this simple interest formula will be useful for you in our calculations. So let's take so if they given sum of amount, if we do have a sum of amount is like 8000 rupees, 8000 rupees. Okay, and we do have a rate of interest, they are saying like 10% per annum, 10% per annum, and T is nothing but like they are giving for 3 years. Let's take this scenario, T is giving this 3 years. So rate of interest we need to calculate rate of interest per year. So first of all we need to calculate rate of interest per year. So simply we can say, see, in simple interest 10% of 88,000, 10% of 8,000 is nothing but first year amount, rate of like I mean interest you're getting. So in 10 in 8,000 10% is nothing but 800. 800 simply we need to remove one zero, we get 10% value. So that 80 80. So 800, so 800 is the rate of interest for 1 year. but they are asking for 3 years. 3 years how much? So we can say simply 800 into 3. So your answer is going to be 2400. So this is the rate of interest per 3 years. So this is like a very simple model usually get in your like any kind of exams or in placement test. Let's see another thing. So do follow this simple and compound interest problem step by step, so that will be clearer for you in a easy way. Okay, if you skip the process, you will also confused a lot while solving these questions. Okay, so let me take another example for you to get a clear overview of this topic. Like for example, like sum of amount they have given 4500 rupees. Okay, so for this rate of interest they will be giving like 6% per annum, 6%. So this amount will be giving at 6% per annum. So in how many time period they will be giving? 1.5 years. So let's assume this scenario. So the rate of interest, first we need to calculate the rate of interest for 1 year. So if we got the rate of interest for 1 year, so it is very easy for us to calculate this off year, and then we can like add it, and then that is the solution for us. So let's see. So for 1 year, it is easy to calculate like 6% of 4,500 is going to be our rate of interest for first year, right? So what is the 6% of I mean, let's take it as 45,000, so it will be more clear for us. So, what is the 6% of 45,000? I think like so. First, we need to like we can also give a step. If you are confusing, directly give a step. Don't hesitate to give. Okay, 6 into 45,000. 45,000 by 100. Okay, so we can calculate. We can cancel these two zeros. So 45 into 6. So 45 into 6 is going to be 2700. So this is the amount for 1 year. So but we want for 1.5 years. So calculating for half year is also very easy, right? So 27,000, 2,700 divided by like exactly half is nothing but 1350. So 2,700 plus 1350 is going to be 4,050. So the interest we are getting for 1.5 years is going to be 4,050. So you can calculate, you can take multiple examples to get a clear overview. Now let's consider a note here. Okay, you need to consider a note. That is, you can take this as a notes. So it is very easy for you when going for an examination or any placement test to revise. Okay, so what exactly note I'm telling you is like if we have any three variables out of like if we have like interest, principal, rate of interest, and time period. If we have these four, in these four, if we have any three, so it would be easier for us to calculate the rest remaining one. For example, we have already written a formula for interest. So rate of interest is nothing but p into t into r by 100. So in that way we can also take like we can also write a formula for p. P is nothing but I into 100 by r into t. So in similar way, we can also write for rate of interest a formula that is I into 100 by P into T. So this formula is nothing but like a extension of that rate of interest one. Okay. So T is nothing but I into 100 by P into R. Okay. So this is the main things. So what I'm able to like exactly want to tell you is like if we have one variable, if we have three variables, it is easier, it is easy for you for us to calculate the remaining variable, that is the fourth variable. So that is the main thing for any calculation. So enough of discussing the basics from simple interest. So let's dive into some real kind of like problems. Okay, so let me give you the first example. So I'm reading the question for you. So here saying like rupees 7,000 invested at a particular simple interest for 3 years, it yields rupees 14,470. Find the rate of interest they are asking. So we need to calculate rate of interest. So in the question, so I'm writing for you, what they given is like here, rate of like principal amount is like 7,000 they have given, and t time period they have given for 3 years, and simple interest they have given for they're also given simple interest getting for these 3 years is 14 like 1470. So they're asking us to calculate what is rate of interest. So we do have a formula for rate of interest, that is interest into 100 by p into t. So that's what I'm saying, if we have three variables it is easier for us to calculate the fourth variable. Okay, so if you substitute the like things actually what we have, so like it would yield the resultant. Okay, so the answer is going to be 1470 into 100 by 7,000 into 3. So if you calculate, the answer is going to be 7% per annum. So do take lot of examples to get a clear idea. So we do have some note here, that is if time is given in months, we so in so here given in years, so there is no issue here. If time is given in months, so let's make it as a note. If time is given in months, we can divide that into 12, divide by 12. If time is given in days, so if time is given in days, that we need to divide by 365. So this is the simple note I'm giving you. Okay, so let's see second kind of model. So this is the first kind of model that usually given in many of the competitive exams or placement tests, and like slowly we are increasing our problem difficulty level. Okay, so let's, and that difficulty is also I'm giving you super easy tips. So do follow this step by step to crack any question from simple or compound interest. So let's dive into second model. So it is related to, so make it as second model I'm telling you. So the heading is like debit. So whenever you are having a debit or like debit or related words in your problem, then you have a small simple trick, that is like, so let's assume an example so that it will be more easier for you to calculate any sum regarding this. So like let, so loan, so loan or debit, anything is fine, loan or debit. So let loan or debit is like nothing but rupees, let's consider as x. So loan or debit is stated as rupees x. So time for which debit is taken is t years. So the time period for which the debit is taken is for, let's consider it as t years. Okay, so rate of interest at which this loan has been taken is r% per annum, r% per annum. So do follow this simple trick. So if you have this kind of scenario in any problem you face, okay, so just apply this simple formula, that is like, so like what is that formula exactly is like x into x is nothing but the loan amount you have taken from your bank. Okay, so x into 200, x into 200 by 200 t, 200t. So 200t, here t is nothing but time period for which you have lent the amount, plus r. So r is the rate of interest, r into t, r into t into predecessor of x, predecessor of t, predecessor pre of t. So this is the simple formula I'm giving you. So if you're having any like a form like any problem regarding this, so what I written is like, observe carefully. So debit, so x is the amount you have and from the bank, and 200 by 200 into t time period, plus r rate of interest into t time period into predecessor of your time period, predecessor in the sense before value. Okay, so let's see one example to get a clear idea about this topic. So I'm reading question for you. So they are saying that at what annual payment will discharge a debit of rupees 1792 in 4 years at 8% per annum. So they have given all the information in the problem, like, so everything they've given, they're asking like debit related problem. So if it is a debit related problem, how we are handling this? We have a simple formula for this, like x into 200 by 200 t plus r into t plus predecessor of t. So simply they are giving, so x is nothing but here 1792 into 200 by, so 200, 200 into t is nothing but 4, they have given 4 here. Okay, in plus r into t is nothing but 8 of 4. So into predecessor of t. So 4, what is the predecessor of 4? 3. So this is the solution. So if you can cancel the cancellations, so 200 into 4 is going to be 800 plus 32 into 72. So if you cancel this, the answer is going to be 400 rupees. So this is the solution. So for more clarification, I'm taking another solution for you. Not want to be hurry worry. So okay. So just taking like I'm reading question for you. At what annual payment will discharge a debit of rupees 21,420 in a in 9 years at 10% per annum? So this is the solution, like question. So I'm writing direct answer for you. If you prepare, if you follow this formula, it will very easy for you. So in exam, simply you can, if you have formula in your mind, you can directly write 21,420 into, so 200 is the formula, 200 by 200, 200 into t, 200 into t is nothing but 9 years they have given, plus t into r 10. So rate of interest is 10% per annum into 9 into, so predecessor of 9 is nothing but 8. So if you calculate, you will get the solution, easy solution. So let's do this. So 21,420 into 200 divided by, this is 1800, 1800, 1800, like 1800 plus 90 and this 8. So if we calculate in the denominator, you're going to get is 2520. So if you cancel it, the answer is going to be 1720. So this is a simple solution. See friends, how easy it was. If you follow that formula, so calculating simple interest for questions is very easy regarding debit. So if you want to follow the normal traditional method, you can follow, but you will be wasting huge time. So, and I also not recommend that kind of procedures in your like tidy competitive exams and any other exams, because it's waste of time. In certain kind of placement tests or competitive exams, only you are get like answer is the key role, answer only plays the key role. So in that scenarios, you need to like use this like you need to use these tricks. I hope you understood these two models. I'm writing that I'm doing the third model for you. So this is also very important for different examinations, you can follow. Okay, you can also visit like previous year question papers, that is like having these kind of solutions is very common. This having this kind of questions is very common. Okay, so let's like write what is the third model for you. Set of set of problems in simplification, like simple and compound interest. The third one is like, so third set of problem is like when rate of interest is different for different time periods. So what they are saying, third set of problem is rate of interest is varies rate of interest is varies for different time periods. Okay, so for example, let's write for first for first t1 years, the rate of interest would be like r1% per annum. For next t2 years, r2% per annum. For next t3 years, r3% per annum. So in this scenario, if you have this kind of scenario, means you have a certain kind of formula. So what I explained is like exactly, if you have rate of interest varies in the sense, if rate of interest is different for different time periods. So for example, t1 years for r1% per annum, t2 years r2% per annum, t3 years or 3% per annum. So in this scenario, we have a simple formula. We have when rate of interest is different for different time periods. So rate of interest will varies for different time periods. Okay. So in that in that scenario, we have simple interest formula, that is simple interest is simply answered as sum by 100 into R1 T1 plus R2 T2 plus R3 R3 T3. Okay. So this is the formula we do have, and so on. We can also say so on. Okay. So let's see couple of examples to get a clear view in this kind of topics. So let's see like one example. So I'm reading question for you. A man invests rupees 20,000 for 8 years on simple interest. The rate of interest for first 3 years is 15% per annum. For next 3 years is 10% per annum. Find the interest he receives after 8 years. Okay. So simply substitute as it is. So we have three intervals. We need to substitute as it is. So they have given a simple interest. We need to calculate simple interest. We need to calculate for a sum of 20,000 rupees. For a sum of 20,000 rupees by 100. So okay, for first 3 years they will be giving like at 15% per annum. For next 3 years they will be giving like 10% per annum. For next 2 years they are saying for next 2 years they are giving us 5% per annum. Okay, so we need to calculate simple interest in this scenario. Okay, so if we cancel these two and these two, so the like here 20 200 200 into 45 45 plus 75 75 and 85. Okay, 85. So 200 into 85 is our answer. So 200 is 200 into 85 is nothing but 1700 rupees. So this is the rate of interest. So see friends how easy it was. So if you see like it is a simple one step answer. If you have formula in your whenever you are reading these kind of problems, if you have formula like in your mind, if you have formula, if you have by hearted this formula and remember this formula, so simple interest is given by p by 100 for different time periods, so we can directly answer this in single step. So this is, see friends how time saving it is. So let's see one more example to get a clear idea. So I'm reading question for you. So the question is, a sum of money invested for 6 years yields 8% simple interest in first 3 years, 6% simple interest in next 2 years, and 4% simple interest in the last year. Find the amount invested if the total interest received is rupees 4,800. So already written a formula for you. If you have like this, if you have some rate of interest varies for different time periods, we do have a formula like P of like sum is calculated as P into rate of interest by R1 T1 plus R2 T2 plus R3 T3. Okay, so this is the sum we can calculate with that formula we do have earlier. So if we substitute as it is what we given in the question, 4,800 into 100 by, so rate of interest for first year is 8, time period is 3 years, rate of for second rate of interest is 6 for next 2 years, and next for like R3 is nothing but next rate of interest is 4 for next 1 year. Okay, so if we calculate, so we can cancel like so 8 3 is 24, 24 plus 12 36, 36 and 40. So 40, so bottom we have 0, so this is assumed as 40. We can canceling this. So 4 is exactly 120 times of 120 times of 4,800. So the answer is going to be 12,000. Okay, so answer is going to be 12,000. See friends how easy it was if you know this formula. So in examinations you don't need to write this formula, you just remind this formula in your head and try to write in single step like this. So that is very easy for you. So let's moving forward to the fourth model. So until now we have seen three models in simple and compound interest. That is like only we have seen three models from simple interest. We do have three more models. If you follow that three more models, so you will be able to answer any question from simple interest. Well, I'm going to tell you is like fourth model. So this fourth model is like so this is the fourth model. Okay, when a sum of money becomes m times itself. So this is very important for any competitive exam you write. Okay, so mostly in bank exams or railway exams, this is the favorite question for the examiner. So what is this like? When we have a sum of like when a sum of money becomes m times itself. So let's directly jump into question for you. So I'm just giving one example so you will be able to understand clearly. Okay, so I'm reading question for you. A sum of money triples in 16 years at simple interest. Find the rate of interest. So they're asking. Okay. So for these questions, you have a simple formula, doubles or triples. If you have these kind of problems, so you have a simple formula that is 100 into 100 into m minus 1 by t. 100 into m minus 1 by t. So 100. So m is the doubles or triples. Okay. So in our question, they are saying the triples. Triples is nothing but 3 minus 1 by t. T is the time period. So here time period is 16. So 100 into 2 by 16. So simply one step answer, that is 8 times. So 1 by 8 is, no, is going to be 12.5 percentage. So if you learn percentages, it will be easy for you. Okay, 12.5% per annum. So direct answer. Okay, so I'm also giving you the percentages problems explanation in the video link in the given description, so you can visit that. So so most of the simple and compound interest will run on percentages. If you don't know how to calculate percentages and all, so it is not like, it's like waste of time watching this video. Okay, so this is the fourth kind of problem we usually have in our examinations. And the fifth model is nothing but like whenever we are having a comparison, between interest and principal. So this is the fifth model. So I hope this is the last model I'm giving you. So this is more than enough. Okay, so like that, this is the like what I'm exactly telling you is like when comparison between interest and principal is given. When comparison between interest and principal is given, so we can, so I'm reading question for you. If we like take directly a question, it is more clearer. Okay, a money lender lends a sum of money at 5% per annum, simple interest. In 6 years, the interest which amounted was rupees 560 less than the sum lent. Find the sum lent. So this is the question for you. So if we like if we have a shortcut for a shortcut here, that is like, if less than, if less interest is, if we treat less interest, if we treat less interest as x, then rate of interest per annum is, and t is the time period. So directly we do have a formula for this. P is equal to 100 into x by 100 minus rt. So please note it down, these formulas. It will be very helpful for you. It comes in handy. Okay. So 100 into x. So x is nothing but here 560. X is like, they in the question they are saying less than. So that is treated at x. So 100 into 560 by 70. So if you calculate, the answer is going to be 800 rupees. So this is the simple solution I'm giving you. Okay, so do follow these tricks that I have shared with you. So I hope this session is long but it's very informative. So friends, here comes the summary of this session. So looks like it's a bit longer session, so I just want to discuss what we have discussed until now. So in this summary, I just want to keep it short. That is like, we have discussed five models. So starting from interest, we have discussed in this session like what is interest and all, and what is simple interest, what is compound interest we have learned. And we have completely learned about simple interest in this session. Like in these next coming sessions, we also discuss what is compound interest and all. But let's see. So we have discussed five models regarding simple interest. That is like first kind of model is like we have four variables, namely interest, principal, rate of interest, time period. So we have discussed first kind of model. The second kind of model is like debit related problems. So we have given a formula for debit related formula problems to crack it easily. And the third set of problem is like rate of interest varies. Rate of interest varies for different time periods. So third model is nothing but rate of interest varies for different time periods. So we also given a set of formula for this. So whenever we have a rate of interest varies for different time periods, we do have simple formula to crack the solution easily in just minutes. And the fourth set of model is like we have a sum of money doubles itself in a certain kind of years, or triples, or four times, or five six times, anything, it depends upon the question. Okay, so if we have this kind of set of problem, we do have a small formula for this, so we given that. And the last model I given you is like comparison between interest and principal amount is given. So how to calculate the scenarios. Blood relations topic. So this topic is come under reasoning section. So if you attend any competitive exam or placement test, reasoning, blood relations topic, you will be getting almost 4 to 5 questions, even more. Okay, so this is very important and very easy one. If you like, so in general we have relationships in our real life. So if we compare these questions with our real life, so answering blood relations questions are very easy. Okay, so don't complicate things, just try to easily answer. So I'm giving you, like, before starting this topic, so let me write what is today's topic is. So today's topic is blood relations. So this topic is definitely you will be getting five or more questions in any of the competitive exam or any of the placement test. Okay, in placement test you will be getting almost 3 to 4 questions. In bank exams you will be getting almost 5 questions. Okay, so let's see this topic. So before directly jumping into the questions, we have 6 important points before to remember before attempting this blood relations topic. Okay, so whenever you come across with the blood relation question, so you need to write draw a diagram. So whenever you are getting some information from the question, you need to immediately write a draw a diagram. So what is that diagram? So they will be giving some information in the question like this. So you need to draw a family tree. So if you draw this family tree, almost 70% of the answer is in front of you. Okay. So if you draw a family tree from the question given, so you'll be able to answer the answer very easily. Okay. So the second point is like, after drawing the diagram, second point is like, so every generation must be on new line, so it will be easy for you to answer the question easily. So why I'm making it as a separate point is like every generation should be on new line. Okay, so like this, every generation should be on new line, so that is easy for you to identify and all. So third point is, so symbols must be simple. So what is symbols? So we do have a generally plus symbol, minus symbol, and cross mark, and equal to symbol also. Okay, so these symbols will be using to denote whether the person is male. If the person is male, we will denote with plus symbol. If the person is female, we will denote with minus symbol. If they are married couple, then we will denote it with into. If they are siblings, we will denote it with equal to. So these are the major symbols we'll be using in the blood relations topic. Okay, so it must be simple. So you cannot complicate things by taking different symbols in your family tree and all. Okay, the next point is fourth point. Okay, the fourth point is like, in some questions the data will be given. So in the data, gender cannot be decided on the given name. Okay, for example, if in the question if they given like Sam, so you cannot say Sam is like or Samantha, like that. So you cannot say she's a female. Okay, so there might be a chance of having male also. So what my point is like, you cannot decide based upon the given name, the gender and all. Okay, so that is the fourth point. So next, the fifth point is like, there is no useless relationship. There is no absolutely useless relationship. Some of the people will say or think, I have like girlfriend or boyfriend, there is a chance of being like this, or something like friends, we have a number of friends. So how to identify friends in this relationship? There is no friends, no this kind of activities. Or a man with two wives, absolutely not allowed in the blood relations topic. A man with two wives, friends, or any other useless relationships is not at all allowed. Okay. The sixth point is like, and it is the last point. If you remember these points, it will be easy for you to attempt a blood relations topic. Sixth point is like, you have to like draw your own. You basically, we all have our family side, so you can draw your own family tree. For example, I like father, mother. So father is a male plus mother is minus. So these both are married, cross mark. So these have some children and all. Okay. So there are two sons for this family and one daughter. So you will be writing like this. So for this daughter there is a husband, and these has two children. Yes. Okay, like this. So these are all like siblings. We'll be denoting with equal to. Okay. So like this, if you draw your own family tree, then it is very easy for you to attempt blood relations topic in a very easy way. So I hope you understood these six topics or six simple points. So if you remember these six simple points, it is very easy for you to attempt blood relationship questions in any exam, whether it is a competitive exam or a placement test. So there are certain kind of questions in blood relationship, like almost 3 to 5 models will be there. So if you follow that 3 to 5 models, it will be very easy for you to understand these questions, and it is very easy for you to answer it all. Okay. I hope you understood these 6 points. So please keep in mind before attending any blood relation topic. So that will be very useful for you. So let's see the questions. Like if you prepare these 3 to 5 problems or 3 to 5 methods, it will be easy for you to create any question. Okay, from this particular topic. So first question is like, before attending a topic, just a quick recap what we want to like remember and all. So whenever we have come across a male person, we need to denote it with him plus symbol. And if we didn't like male person plus symbol, female, if we come across a female person minus, if we come across a married couple, okay, if we come across a married couple, cross mark. If we come across like what we say like siblings, brother, sister, or cousin, like that, brother sister relationship, then we will be representing them in equal to symbol. So these are the four major symbols you need to keep in mind before attempting this topic. I hope you clear with this point. Yeah, okay. So let's dive into problems. Let's see more and more examples to get a clear idea. So after seeing 2 to 3 problems, we'll be getting a clear overview, like how exactly you need to attempt this blood relationship questions. Okay. So first question is like, I'm reading question for you. If A is brother of B, B is the sister of C, and C is the father of D, how is D is related to A? So this is the question they given. So exactly, I'm like drawing a family tree. Whenever you're drawing a family tree, remember 70% of your answer is completed. So answer is in front of you. So try to learn how to draw blood relationship family tree. Start from your family and try to other questions. Okay. First, so they are saying that if A is brother of B, so I said A is brother of B. So whenever you come across siblings, you need to give equal to symbol here. So A is brother. Clearly they are saying A is the brother of B. So we don't know the what is the gender of B. We cannot pre assume the gender of any given member. Okay. Next, B is the sister of C. So B is the sister. So B means B is the sister of C. Okay, and C is the father of D. So C is the father of D. C is the father of D. So D is the son, C is the father in the sense plus. Okay. How D is related to A? So how D is related to A? So they're asking how D is related to A. So if you remember, if you got this type of question, how D is related to A? So they're asking like how to like A is calling D in which relation they are asking. So we don't have the relationship of D. So simply we can say cannot be determined. Okay. Why? Because D is unknown. For example, if D is plus, I mean D is male. If D is male, then we will call certain relationship, or minus. We can say certain relationship. But here D's don't have any gender and all. So we can say we cannot be determined. So see couple of examples, you will be getting clear idea what to do exactly. Okay. I hope you understand how to draw family tree and all. So like this only we will draw and try to answer the question. I'm reading question for you. P is the mother of K. K is the sister of D. D is the father of J. How is P related to J? Okay. So let's draw a diagram so that you will be getting almost a clear overview what is answer and all. Okay. Let's start the solution. So I'm just writing what the question is given here. But before drawing this, you need to know how to write the family tree and all. So they are given P is the mother of K. So what they given? P is the mother of K. P is the mother of K in the sense. So P is the mother of K. So they clearly saying P is mother. So that means minus. P is the mother of K. Next point is K is the sister of D. So K is the sister. Sister in the sense sibling. So equal to K is the sister of, sister means minus. K is the sister of D. And the next point is D is the father of J. So they're saying D is the father of J. D is the father. So D is the father means D plus. Okay, D is the father of J. So what the question they're asking? What need to be find? So how is P related to J? So how is P? So I'm telling you a simple trick here. So in many of the questions, they will be ending the question like this: how is P related to J? How is, like, we can also get how is A related to B, how is C related to D, but the question remains same. Here asking how is P related to G. So remember, if they given question like this, what you need to find out. So how is P related to G? So you need to find how this J, like what to call this P. That is the main solution or answer. Okay, you need to assume how how what is the relation of J to P. So in this scenario, J is in the third generation and P is in the first generation. So what to call J? J has to call P as grandmother. So P is in the first generation and J is in the third generation. So J call P grandmother. So Y mother means it is minus symbol. So J calling P as grandmother. So that is your answer or solution. So you will pick the option as grandmother. Okay, so I hope you understood this blood relations questions. I hope you got some clarity over there. So just you need to make a beautiful family tree, and there you need to find the solution. In some of the competitive exams, you will be getting options and all, or in placement test also you'll getting 4 to 5 options. You will easily pick one among them. Okay, so there is another model also. So I'm just reading question for you. You can just answer yourself. Okay, so there is a question like pointing to a pointing to girl. Lokesh said, "She is the daughter of only sister of my father. How is Lokesh related to the girl?" So this is the question in many of the competitive exams or bank examinations will be given. So you need to find the logic over there. They will be asking pointing to a photograph. Lokesh said something like that. They will frame a question. You need to be prepared for this question also. So I hope you got some clarity of this blood relationship topic. If you have any doubts, comment me in the comment section or ask me any doubt in the comment section, so I'll reply in a high priority. So I hope this session super excited and helpful for you. So thanks for watching this video. Do
5 and citrines topic. Okay, this topic is very helpful for you when we are attending any placement test or any government exam or any competitive exam you attend. Okay, definitely you're going to get 1 or 2 questions from this particular topic. So I'm going to tell you 5 simple models. Okay, so that will helpful for you to crack any question from this certain topic. Okay, so I will be discussing some basic topics in the starting of the video, and I will be giving 5 models, 5 different models that will be there in this 5 sentence topic. So let's discuss this in a very easy way. Okay, so don't complicate things, do it in easy way. Okay, so basically today's video is where we will be discussing about pipes and cisterns topic. So basically there are few basic concepts that you need to understand before attempting this particular topic. So that means, for example, so this is a pipe. Okay, so this is a pipe. So citrin, so this is a citrin. Okay, I given you in a diagrammatic way, so it is easy for you to understand and all. So this is the citrin, or you can also say tank. In some of the problems they will be saying as tank or citrin, like that. Okay, so remember like that. So these are the basic things that will be coming in your questions and all. Basically they will be giving you a pipe, citrin, tank, those kind of terminologies in your questions, in examination questions. Okay, so there is a basic concepts you need to remember before attempting this concept. So I'll be discussing one by one, so let's do it in easy way. Okay, so basically there is a point like, if a pipe fills a tank, if a pipe fills a tank in x hours, then it fills 1 by x of a tank in 1 hour. For example, this is a pipe. Okay, this pipe filling this tank, suppose in x hours. So then it fills the tank in how many hours, they will be asking is like, simply invert the answer. So that means it will be filling the tank in 1 by x hours. So that is the first point I'm going to I'm telling you. So what I'm telling is like, there is a pipe that is uh, that fills a tank in x hours, I'm saying that. So in how many hours it will be filling, means it will be filling in 1 hour, 1 by x of the particular portion it will be covering. So that is the first point you need to remember. So next point is like, so if it is filling the tank, that we can assume it as positive. Okay, positive. If it is emptying the tank, empties the tank, no? So then it will be assumed as negative. So these are the basic terminologies we'll be using in upcoming problems and all. Okay, so I am also giving these problems are like, pipes and cisterns resembles the problems of time and work. I already explained, basically 1 year back I explained regarding time and work on this channel. I'm also giving you the link on the I option, so you can visit once, because problems of pipes and cisterns exactly resembles the problems of time and work. So you need to know the basic concepts of time and work and all, in order to crack easily this concept. Okay, so compare both the things, time and work and pipes and cisterns problems. So it will be super easy for you to attempt any question. Basically you will also getting in time and work 3 to 4 questions in any of the competitive exam, and 1 or 2 questions definitely from pipes and cisterns. Basically if you follow both the lectures carefully, you will be able to answer almost 5 questions from your examination, any competitive exam or placement test, that is for sure. Okay, let's discuss one by one. So so as I said earlier, we have 5 models. The first model is like, they will be asking like this: two pipes filling a tank. That means there are two pipes, there are only one sitting. For example, there will be one tank. Okay, this is the one tank. There will be two pipes operating to fill this particular citrin or tank. Okay, so these are the pipe 1 and pipe 2 filling this tank. Okay, filling this tank. So this is the first model actually, two pipes filling a tank. So if you have these kind of problems, we have a like a simple formula that is like, you need to remember this. So if there are two pipes that filling a tank, so how to they will be asking like, how much time taken to fill the tank by both these pipes, like that they will be asking. So you can simply use this formula, like do like this. So the formula is xy by x plus y. So this is the basic formula to remember and all. Okay, so there is a tank, I'm saying that there is a tank, two pipes are operating to fill this tank. So we have a formula to find the total like time taken by the two particular pipes to fill this tank is like xy by x plus y. So this is the simple model. Okay, first model it is two pipes filling a tank, that is the first model. So this is an example. Okay, I'm giving an example and model, explaining model and giving exactly model, this and all. Okay, so I'm reading question for you. Pipe A can fill a citrin alone in 20 hours. Pipe B can fill a citrin in 30 hours. If both pipes fill the citrin together, in what time they will be filling the whole tank? So tank or citrin both are similar words. So we can any of the word will be used in your examination to ask. Okay. So this is the question. So actually I'm not using any formula. Okay, for this question it is very simple. So I already told you one one LCM method I have told you in the time and work. If you not yet watched that video, you can watch it later or now, so it will be more clearer to you. Okay, so this is the thing actually. If you having 20 and 30, so for 20 and 30 LCM is 60. So take this as take this in numerator, 60 the LCM. So 60 is the LCM for 20 and 30. Okay, 20 and 30. So I'm taking in the numerator. So you need to like you have 20 and 30 are the factors here, 20 and 30. So 20 in how 20 is how many times of 60? 3 times, right? 3 here, plus 30 is how many times of 60? 2 times, right? 2 here. Okay, so 60 plus 60 by 3 plus 2, that means 60 by 5. So the answer is going to be 12 hours. See friends, how easy it was. So you can do by using formulae or by using this simple LCM trick. So I'm also doing for you by using that formula. Okay, so I'm doing both the ways. You can use whatever convenient method you want. So in some questions here we can simply say that 20 and 30 is LCM is 60. We can simply say in some questions the LCM to find the LCM is very difficult. Then what to do? Then you can simply use the this simple formula, that is xy by x plus y. So x is in the sense 20 hours, 20 into 30 by 20 plus 30. So this is the formula, x into y by x plus y. So 600 by 50. So if you cancel this, 12 hours is the answer. Okay, 12 is the answer. So this is the simple solution I am giving you. You can follow either if you got getting LCM, follow LCM method. Otherwise you can follow this solution and all. Okay, basic solution. So see this question. So in this same similar topic I'm giving you, like pipe A can fill citrin alone in 35 hours, pipe B can fill in 42 hours. If both pipes fill the citrin together, in what time they will fill the citrin? Okay, so they are asking time. So in this, finding LCM is bit difficult. So directly you can use the formula. What is the formula for time to find out the time to fill the tank? That is xy by, so I'm writing formula for you, xy by x plus y. So this is the formula. Okay, so 35 into 42 by 35 plus 42. So 35 into 42, so you like 35 plus 42 is nothing but 77. Okay, so 35 into 42 by 77. So you can cancel it. So definitely like 7 5s are and 11 5s are. So if you cancel this, the answer is going to be 20 by 11. 5 into 42 is going to be 210. 210 by 11. So that means we can write f mixed fraction, that is 19 1 by 11. So this is the simple solution. So what I'm trying to tell you is, why I given you two examples is like, if you don't get the exact LCM, you can use directly this simple formula to find out the desired result. So we have done that first model. So this is the second model actually. So they will be asking in some of the questions like there are three pipes respectively. So basically they will be having a one citrin like this, one citrin like this. So they will be telling like there are three pipes, which are filling this tank. Okay, namely P1, P2, P3 like this. Okay, so if all are open together, how much time these three pipes will take to fill this citrin, they will be asking you. So how to answer such questions is like, for example, if they are asking like this pipe one, first pipe takes x hours of time to fill this tank. Okay, second pipe by hours of time, third pipe will take z hours of time. So there is a formula, that is, so time taken by all of them together means there is a formula xyz by xy plus yz plus zx. So this is the formula to find out the time taken by the whole pipes to fill this particular tank with water. Okay, so I'm giving you some example also. If so see this question, it is very easy for you. If time taken by three pipes to fill a citrin is 15 hours, 20 hours, 30 hours, find time taken to fill the citrin when all three pipes are open together. So this is the question I'm giving you. So I said you like use this formula directly, make it a formula in your head and try to directly answer. Okay, 15 into 20 into 30 by xy plus yz plus zx. So that means 15 into 20 plus 20 into 30 plus 30 into 15. So this is the solution. Okay, so if you do this, you will get the solution, some desired solution that will be in hours. Okay, so calculate this, it will be going to be very easy for you. So the next concept is like one pipe fills the one pipe fills, another empties the tank. So this is the concept actually. So they will be giving you like I'm explaining the concept first. Okay, so this is a tank actually. Okay, so this is a tank. So there is a pipe that there is a pipe P1 called that is filling the tank. That is a filling the tank. So there is a leakage here. Due to this leakage, the water is like flowing out, or there is another pipe that is like emptying the tank. So that is called P2. Okay. So they will be asking a question like this. So how to deal with such questions is like. So I'm giving you simple formula for this. Do use this formula to do such questions. Okay, so the formula, so let's write the concept first. So let inlet pipe takes, so this P1 takes x hours, this P1, so P1 takes x1 hours. Okay, x hours. Okay, this P takes x hours to fill the tank. Leakage, so I already said, right? So this is a leakage. This due to this leakage there is like so this leakage takes y hours of time, y hours of time to empty this empty tank. Empty. Okay, take, so this leakage takes y hours to empty the tank. So there is a formula called xy by y minus x hours. So this is the simple formula you can use in such questions. Okay, so what is the concept of third model? One pipe fills and other empties the tank. In such scenario you can use this formula, that means xy by y minus x hours. Okay, so let's see the one problem to get clear overview about this topic. So this is a topic, this is a like example I'm giving you. Pipe A fills a tank in 6 hours. There is a leakage in the tank which empties the tank in 8 hours. In how much time will pipe A now fill the tank? So this is the question. So what I said you. So they are saying that there is a pipe A, so which filling the tank in 6 hours, and there is a leakage. So due to the leakage, which empties the tank in 8 hours. So I said that, so here x is, so here x is 6 hours and y, the leakage is 8 hours. So there is a formula that is xy by y minus x hours. So this is the formula we are using in this formula. So simply substitute as this, 6 into 8 by 8 minus 6, that means 48 by 2, that means 24 hours. So they are asking a question like, in how much time will pipe A now fill the tank? So in 24 hours pipe A will fill the tank. So this is the simple solution. Okay, I hope you got some clarity of these three models I explained you. So let's moving forward to the fourth model. So it is also very important one. So they will be asking like finding time taken by leak to empty the tank or cistern. So this is the fourth model. Okay, so we need to find the time by leak. So previously what when you compare to the previous model, that is third model, this third model will be teaching you one pipe fills the one pipe filling, another emptying. Okay, both are similar, model 3 and model 4, but what we are finding out in this third model is like, we are finding that pipe A, so filling the tank in how many hours. So here we are finding out. So there is a leakage, right? So in how much time that leakage emptying the whole tank or cistern. So that is the major concept here. So okay, let's see the concept first. Okay, so as I said earlier, let's draw this simple diagram. That is, this is a tank. So one pipe, as I said, filling the tank. So due to this leakage, everything will be flowing out of the tank. So they are asking like, so what is the concept for this particular topic is like, how much time taken to leak out whole water from this particular cistern or tank, they are asking. Okay, so this is the simple. I'm giving some example for you. So I'm reading question for you. A pipe can fill a tank in 15 hours. Due to a leak in the tank, it takes 5 hours longer. If the tank is full, find the time taken by the leak to empty the tank. Okay, so this is the basic. So there is a formula called you can make it a note of it, these formulas, so it will be very handy in your examination. Okay, so I said that. So this is the tank. So pipe one pipe so one pipe filling in x hours, another one empties in y hours. So filling in the sense 15 hours they have given. Okay, emptying they given 5 hours time taken they will given. So there is a formula called, you can make a note of it, x of x plus y by y hours. So this is the simple solution. Okay, x of x plus y by y. So here x is nothing but 15. 15 plus 5 by 5. So if you do as it is, 15 plus 15 into 20 by 5. So the answer, so exactly this pipe is exactly 4 times. So 15 into 4, 60 hours. So what they are asking, if the tank is full, find the time taken by the leak, empty the tank. So in 60 hours, it will empty the whole tank. So this is the fourth model. So I hope you got some clarity and all these four models, and this is the last model I'm giving you. Okay, so two inlet pipes, one outlet pipe. So I'm giving you certain kind of formula to this also, to like to crack easily. So there is a big tank. Okay, this big tank, two pipes are continuously filling this big tank, namely P1 and P2. Okay, so due to leak or outlet, one tank is leaking out whole water. So that is P3. Okay, so pipe 1 takes x hours to fill this tank. Pipe 2 takes y hours to fill this tank. Pipe 3 takes z hours to empty this tank. So the formula is going to be very simple. xy by xyz by yz plus zx minus xy hours. Okay, so this is a simple solution. So take a more and more examples and practice. Okay, I just given you formula for this fifth model. So there is two inlet pipes and one outlet pipe. So there two are filling and one is emptying. So the formula called xyz by yz plus zx minus yz. So it is similar to second model what we had discussed. Okay, but why we taken minus here means one is out like simply emptying. So that's the main reason we taken minus. So it is very simple, this pipes and cisterns concept. So what I explained you until now is like, so I taken this whole concept. I taken this called whole top concept of pipes and cisterns. So I explained, well, this is a pipe and this is a cistern, like, so I explained the basic concepts, like if it is in if it is filling in x hours, it will be doing whole work in 1 hour in 1 by x. Okay, so if it is filling the tank, we should assume it as positive. If it is emptying the tank or leaking out, so we can assume it as negative. So then I explained you first model. So the first model is like two pipes are filling the tank, that means xy by x plus y is the concept of formula. Okay, so I explained you couple of examples, like LCM method I explained you, and how to do using formula and all. Okay, so next I have taken second model, that is three pipes filling the tank. So that means you need to take xyz by xy plus yz plus zx hours. Okay, to find the time taken to fill the tank. Okay, I given some example. So next what I explained, model number 3, that is one pipe fills and other empties. Okay, so one pipe is filling due to the leakage, other is emptying. So that is like xy by y minus x hours. So emptying in the sense I simply said that minus. So that's why written like this. Okay, so I given one example for you. So this is the questions only you will be getting in your examination, not more than this. Okay, so other one is like finding time taken by leak to empty the tank. So there is an example. So I given some formula for this. So one pipe is filling, one is leaking out. So find time taken to leak the empty tank. Okay, so this is the formula. Okay, so don't confuse between third and fourth. So third one is like they are asking like in third model they will be asking like, in how much time will pipe A now fill the tank. That means you need to use this formula. Okay, in fourth in how much time taken to leak the empty the tank. So this is the last model I explained you. Two inlet, there are two inlet pipes namely and one outlet pipe. So these are the so and so. So this is the formula. I hope this presentation super helpful for you. Clocks topic. These clock topic are very much important for you if you are attending any placement test or any government exam. So that regarding any competitive exam like that. So definitely they will be asking you pretty much straightforward question to check your analytic skills, that is reasoning skills. Okay. So basically I'm discussing with you a few topics that come under these clocks. So if you prepare that, you will be able to answer any question from this certain topic. Okay. Okay. So let's directly jump into topic. So without wasting much time. So basically there will be a clock, as I said. Okay. So this is certain clock. Okay. So in this clock only we have two topics, that is we have having digital clocks or analog clocks. Okay. So we are having two types of clocks, that is digital and analog clocks. So we will be not getting in any kind of examination these digital type questions. Most of the examinations we are only getting analog type questions, analog clock questions only. Okay. So basically this is the picture I'm showing with you is an analog clock. Okay. So this is an analog clock. Basically it is having a minute hand. So it is having minute hand, hour hand and second hand. Basically they will be also asking only from minute hand. In your questions also they will be giving you in minute hand and hour hand terminologies only. They will be not including second hand like that. Okay. So basically this is the minute hand, you are very well known, and this is the hour hand. Okay. So they will be not discussing much about this minute hand and all in your examination questions and all. Okay. So you can expect a question from minute and hour hand regarding this. So I will be discussing few certain topics that will be very very important for you. First of all, I'm discussing with you mirror image. So basically what is mirror image? So today's topic is mirror image. Okay. So I'm discussing with you mirror image. So there will be mirror and water images, frequent questions that will be coming in your examination and all. So that is very important for your examinations. Okay. So basically what is mirror image is like so you I hope you very well known, like if you take a clock like this. Okay. This clock having like this so different timings and all. If you place a mirror in between these two clocks, so there will be forming a mirror reflection here. Okay. So mirror reflection here. So we need to find out that exact mirror reflection of this particular image. So this is called mirror image. In many of the competitive exams they will be asking you what is the mirror image of particular clock, like that they will be asking you. Okay. Okay. So basically you're having like this. So I'm showing you in exact diagrammatic way. So this is the mirror image topic. So in this, if you place a clock in between, in beside, in front of the clock, so there will be a mirror image definitely. So if you stand in front of mirror, your image will be reflected, right, in certain way. So if you place a clock in front of mirror, there will be a reflection of another image. So they're asking like that. So if you place a 9:25 clock in front of mirror, you will be getting a 2:35 timing of a image from the mirror. So there is a simple so it sometimes it will be difficult to find out the exact answer. So but I'm giving you short trick called, so in physics we have it like formula like that is. So I'm writing here for you. Make a note of it. It is very important, like it is very useful and handy while solving this mirror image questions regarding clock. Okay. So that formula is nothing but so actual time plus reflected time. Actual time plus reflected time is always 12. Okay. So make a note of it. It is very useful while solving the questions that regarding mirror image of a clock and all. Okay. So what I'm telling is like, so actual time in the sense this is the actual time plus reflected time. This is, so if we add both these things you will always get 12 o'clock. So do add 9:25 and 2:35, it is going to be 12 o'clock. So this is the simplest trick I'm telling you regarding this mirror image. Okay. So by using this simple sentence or simple equation, I can solve any question from mirror image that comes in my examination. Okay, so let's try few examples so that it will be more clearer to you to answer and all. So find the mirror image of the clock when the time is 2:40. They are asking like this. Exactly these kind of questions will be coming in your examinations, so you need to be prepared for this question. Okay, so they will be asking like there is a mirror image of a clock. What is the time if 2:40? So there is a clock having 2:40. So I said one formula for you. So actual time plus reflected time is equal to 12 o'clock always. Okay, so they were given the mirror image of a clock 2:40 they given, so actual time they have given 2:40 plus reflected time they're asking 12 o'clock. So if you want reflected time or mirror image, you need to subtract from 12 o'clock this 12:40. If you are finding difficult to calculate subtracting with this 12 o'clock, you can write it as 1160. Okay, 1160 minus 240. 1160 minus 240 in the sense, so 2 and 920. So answer is going to be 920. So see friends how easy it was. So like if you want to try like in your imaginations, it will be very difficult to you to answer and all in certain tidy examinations and all. Okay, so this is the actual way you need to do it. So let's do it much faster. Okay, so the next, I hope you got the solution how I taken and all. So I just taken this 12 o'clock as 1160, 11 hours plus 60 minutes. So I subtracted 240 from that. So the answer is going to be 920. So the next question is like, so they will be asking in railway timings and all. Okay, so find the mirror image of the clock when time is 15:35. They will be asking like this. Okay, so directly take 24-hour format. So 24 format in the sense you need to write like this: 23 hours plus 60 minutes. So if you 15 if you subtract 1535 from this, you will get the reflected time, that is mirror image. Mirror time you will be getting. Okay, 5 2 7, that's it, 725. So see friends how easy it was. Not 725, it is 825. 825. Okay, so 8. Okay, great. So see this like follow this procedure to find mirror image in your real kind of examinations and all. So it is very easy for you to calculate and all in your examination. So comment your answer below. So like I'm asking like find the mirror image of the clock if the time is 1:15. So just subtract from, you know, right, what to subtract and all. So just comment your answer. So comment your answer, do follow this method. It is very subtract from 1160 from that time and comment your answer water image. So how to do this question? So actually this is a clock placed, so this is the water or lake. So they're asking like what is the water image, reflected water image, they will be asking like this. Okay, so this also very difficult to find at times. So I have some formula for this, make a note of it like previous video. Actual time, actual time plus reflected time, actual time plus reflected time is always 630 in water image. Okay, actual time plus reflected time is always 630 in water image. Okay, okay, great. So let's solve one example for you to get some clarity and all. So they will be asking a question like what is the mirror image when time is 2:30? So you can calculate easily, right? So just take that 630 here and subtract 2:30 from that. So the answer is 4 o'clock. Okay, so it's very simple question. So they will be asking like what is the water image for, 6:30? So I just subtracted, no, what is the water image for 2:30? So I just subtracted from 6:30. So the answer is going to be 4 o'clock. Okay, so there is a contradiction or something like some, what if the time is like more than 6:30? So there is a condition called, what if time is more more than 6:30? So there is a possibility, right? So more than 6:30. So definitely I'll told you one trick, that is take directly as a railway timings. Okay, so so what is the 6:30 for in railway timing? That is 8:30. For example, they will be asking like to calculate for 7:45 timings. Just you need to subtract 7:45 from here. So you will get your answer. Okay. So like 45 also will not be subtracted from this 30. So you can write it as 1790. So if you subtract 745 from this, the answer is going to be 1045. So see friends how easy it was. So when it comes to water image, we are subtracted actual time plus reflected time is always 12. We said like that in mirror image. But in water image, we are saying that actual time plus reflected time is always 630. So this is the major change between these two. Okay, so don't confuse at times. Make it a note of it. So it will be really useful for you. So there are few questions I want to discuss with you. So this question is already discussed just now. So they're asking find the water image of the clock when time is 2:30. So simply you need to subtract from 6:30. So why we are subtracting from 6:30? So in water image, actual time plus reflected time is always 6:30. So that is the reason we are subtracting from 6:30. So the answer is going to be 4 o'clock. Okay. So this is the next question. This is also I discussed. So what they are asking is like find the water image of the clock when time is 7:40. So definitely, so just now I told you like if time is more than 6:30, we will be considering directly as railway timings. So 6:30, what is the railway timing of 6:30? 18:30. So we need to subtract 18:30 from 7:40. So this 40 is like more, right? So just we can consider it as 18:30. We can write 18:30 as 1790. We can write it right. So what I done here is like I taken 1 hour 60 minutes out and make it as 17 hours, and I done is 90 minutes. So I'm subtracting this given timing from 1790. So the if you subtract 1790 minus 740, so the answer is going to be what you getting 1050. So this is the simple solution. So see friends how easy it was. In water image we have subtracted. In water image we have subtracted. So this is the two-part videos I'm discussing again for you. So what we discussed until now is like in mirror image we have discussed like this. Actual time plus reflected time is always 12 o'clock, we said like this. So we have discussed a few mirror image questions previously in last session. Okay. So okay. So I given you this homework to comment this answer. So in water image I discussed it like this. Actual time plus reflected time is always 6:30 in water image. So if time is, so there is a condition to note it down. If time is more than 6:30, we can make it as railway timing 18:30 like that and try to do the calculation as usual. And I have explained you two questions. I'm just giving you the third one as a your homework. So find the water image of the clock. Clocks topic part 3. Previously on part 1 we have seen mirror image topic. On part 2 we have seen water image topic, and now we are seeing part 3 of the clocks section. Okay, so this section is very much important for you when you are attending any interviews or placement test or any competitive exams all over the world. Okay, so this is the third part 3 video. So listen carefully. This is like a very interesting topic. So the part 3 video on clocks. So they will be asking questions like this in interviews or any placement test or any competitive exam. Like how many times a day do the minute hand and hour hand will coincide or overlap each other or exactly opposite to each other, or right angle or 90-degree each other apart, 30 degrees apart, 60-degree apart, like that they will be asking on clocks. So I am giving you super simple tricks to remember. So if you remember this, the problem answering clocks questions is very easy. Okay, so let's start our video. So that let's directly jumping into questions. Let's see like some few topics that is very important for you. Okay, so I'm telling the concept first, then we'll be seeing the some questions. Okay, so if you listen this concept, this is more than enough. No need to see any questions. These are the questions. So try to understand the concept first, then you will be understanding everything very fine. Okay, so this, so as I said, this is the clocks topic. In this clocks topic they will be asking like there in this clocks topic we usually having minute hand and hour hand. Okay, so questions also will be coming from these two topics. Okay, that means like how many times that minute hand and hour hand coincide each other, how many times did minute hand and hour hand exactly opposite to each other, how many times did minute hand and hour hand 90 degrees to form a 90 degrees or 60 degrees 30 degrees each other. Like this the questions will be there in your examination. Okay, so let's see carefully. So the condition first one is like as I said earlier, there are three cases. If you remember these three cases, it is more than enough to answer. Okay, anything. So there will be a first condition is coincide condition. Okay, so coincide condition. The next one is like opposite. The next one is like 90-degree, forming a 90-degree like that. So 90-degree in the sense right angle. Okay, so these are the three cases we usually having. If you learn like in clocks there is a minute hand and hour hand. So in this, when 2 minute hands and hour hand coincide, what will happen? How many times they will coincide? How many times they will be in opposite position? How many times they form rectangle, right angle or 90 degrees criteria? Okay, so let's see one by one. Okay, so let's understand the concept first, then you will be able to answer the questions very easily. Okay, so the first topic is like, as I said earlier, coincide condition. Okay, coincide condition. So they will be asking also like together. So this terminology will be getting in your examination: coincide or together, or it will meet. Okay, or forming 0 degrees like that. So what will be, they will be asking like exact question: how many times did minute hand and her hand coincide or to get together or meet in 12 hours? They will be asking like this, or in 24 hours. Okay, so every 1 hour they will meet one time. Okay, so for example, this is a certain clock. So minute hand and her hand coincides exactly at this time. So every hour they will coincide one time, but between 11, between, so 11, so 11 exactly here, and that 1 exactly here, and 12 exactly here. Okay, 11, 12, 1. So between 11 and 1 they will coincide only once. Okay, so between these places 11, 12 and 1, they will coincide only once. Okay, so that means in 12 hours they will be meeting in 11 times. So the answer is going to be 11 times. Exactly these kind of question will be coming in your examination. Okay, so they will asking like, in how many times did minute hand and hour hand will meet or coincide in 12 hours? That means 11 times. In 12 hours they will meet 11 times, means in 24 hours how many times they will meet? 22 times. Okay, 22 times. So this is the first condition. So first condition is coincide or together or meet 0 degrees. If they mention like this, in 12 hours they will meet 11 times, and in 24 hours they will meet 22 times. I also given clear explanation to you. In every hour they will be meeting in one time, but between 11 and 1 they will be meeting only once. That's why in 12 hours they are meeting only 11 times, and in 24 hours they will be meeting in 22 times. So this is the first condition. Okay, so make a note of it. So the next condition is going to be, second condition is going to be opposite. How many times they will form opposite, like they will be in opposite direction, minute and hour hand, or they will be 180-degree apart, or they will be asking like this also, like straight, straight but not together, like this they will be asking exactly. Okay, straight but not together. Okay, so they will be asking like, how many times did minute hand and our hand opposite to each other, or 180-degree apart, or straight but not together? They will be asking like this exactly. In 12 hours, how many times? In 24 hours how many times? They will be asking like this. Okay, so as I said earlier, so there is a clear explanation for this also. So when the minute hand at 12 and our hand at 5, for example, I'm drawing diagrammatically for your convenience. So for example, this is a clock. Okay, for example, this is a 12 and 5 means like this. Okay, so what I'm saying, when the minute hand at 12, and her hand at 5, both hands start moving like this. Okay, like this, 5 to 6, like that they will be moving. At 6 o'clock they will only meet exactly one time only. So so at 6 o'clock they will be meeting only. So this is a 6 and this is a 7. Okay, so between these time space they will be meeting only once. So here also the answer is going to be 11. So do remember this. So how many times they will be meeting in 12 hours means they will be meeting 11 times, and in 24 hours they will be meeting 22 times. So the first and second case are going to be same if you compare both the things. So in coincide case also in 12 hours they will be meeting in 11 times, and in opposite case also they will be meeting in 11 times. Okay, if 12 in 12 hours 11 time means in 24 hours they will be meeting in 22 times. So in coincide case, in an opposite case, or remember all this terminology. So every time if they mention like this, in 12 hours they will meet 11 times, in like in 24 hours they will meeting 24 times, 22 times. Okay, so that third case is going to be quite different rather than this. So the third, next the third case. Okay, that is going to be 90 degrees or right angle. This is the terminology they will be using exactly 90 degrees or right angle or 15 minutes distance apart. 15-minute distance apart. So 15 minutes in the sense the minute hand and hour hand separate by each other 15-minute distance apart. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, so in 12 hours how many times they will meet, in 24 hours how many times they will meet. This is the thing actually. Okay, so if you observe carefully your own clock in your home, in every hour they will meet, in every hour they will, in every hour they will meet a right angle in the sense like this. In every hour they will in every hour they will form a right angle two times. One is before 6, one is before 6 and one is after 6. So how many times for every hour, how many times right angle minute hand and forming is like, every hour they will be forming two times. One is before 6 and one is after 6. So definitely 12 hours means we will be going to get 24 times. But previously there is a condition actually. So that condition is nothing but like so between 2 to 4 and 8 to 10 they will only meet only one time. They will form a right angle only one time. Okay, so between, so like this. So there is a 2 right here, 2 3, okay, 4 like this. And similarly here also we will be having here 7 8 9 10. So between 2 to 4 and 8 to 10 they will form right angle only once. So calculate this. So here 1 and 2, so 2 are less. Okay, 24 minus 2, that means in 12 hours they will be forming right angle in 22 times. Okay, so exactly in 12 hours they will be forming right angle 22 times. So in 12 hours they will be forming 22 times means in 24 hours they will be forming right angle 44 times. Okay, 44 44 times. So this is the solution. So I discussed with you three cases. There is a minute hand and hour hand, minute hand and hour hand. They will be coinciding or together or meet in 12 hours 11 times, 24 times, 24 hours 22 times. Exactly opposite to each other or 180-degree apart like that in 12 hours 11 times, 24 hours 22 times, and exactly meeting a right angle. So right angle in the sense 15 minutes apart or 90 degrees exactly. So I said you they will be forming a right angle in every hour before 6 and after 6. But 2 to 4 and 8 to 10 they will be forming only once right angle. You can also observe your own clock to get a clarity and all. Okay, so in 12 hours they will be forming right angle 22 times, in 24 hours they will be forming a 44 times. So this is it. So this is the basic concept everyone required before attempting this clocks coincide or opposite or like right angle like that questions. Okay, so this also like very straightforward questions you will be getting in your examination. So I hope you understood this lecture. So this is the part 3 video as I said earlier. and we'll be discussing the remaining questions, like how will be they forming. So I'll be telling you few questions, so see carefully. Okay.
Whenever you found in any of the competitive exam or placement test these kind of question, like what is the unit digit of 4 power 854, so then how to solve is like, if 4 is 4 to the power is odd number, so for example 4 power 1 is 4, 4 cube is 64, like that. Like 4 power number is even, so then you will be getting like 4 square is going to be 16, 4 power 4 is going to be 256. So whenever you are getting exactly these kind of stuff, like, so what my point is like, whenever you are getting 4 power any odd number, the unit digit is going to be 4. Whenever you are getting 4 power any even number, the unit digit is going to be 6. So here asking what is the unit digit of 4 power 854. So 854 is the even number, so we are getting for even number 4 to the power of any even number is going to be, the unit digit is 6. So answer is going to be 6. So you are getting any odd number means 4 power, like for example 253, then answer is going to be 4. So in this scenario the answer is going to be 6. So I just want to share with you this simple and awesome trick. It is useful for the all the numbers, okay, that rise to the 4. Venn diagrams and how it is useful for us. Venn diagrams are very much helpful in understanding things in more easy way. For example, we are having lots of data means we can understand with these diagrams more easy way. Venn diagrams are useful in many of the competitive exams. They will be asking questions directly or indirectly. So indirectly means like they will Venn diagrams are helpful for you in syllogism concept that comes under reasoning. So like they will be asking directly to draw Venn diagrams and all, or they will be give you 4 options, and they will ask you to pick one of the Venn diagram logic from you. Otherwise they will be asking you to give some syllogism concepts and all. First we'll see how to draw Venn diagrams and all, then we'll come to know how to draw and how to use these Venn diagrams in real problems. Okay. So these Venn diagram concepts or these Venn diagram questions are asked in many of the competitive exams. Generally they will be giving you some 3 to 4 logics. They will be asking you to draw the diagram and all. In many of the other than competitive exams, they will be getting in placement tests or any other exams you will usually writing. So try to learn this how to draw Venn diagrams and all, so it is very helpful for you to draw this in a precise manner. Okay. So I'm giving you few questions that will be that come in last previous year examination. So do follow this, and it's very easy for you to learn and all. Okay. Okay, let's see first example. They given one of the question like this in previous year exam. They will be giving question like this: a traveler, train, and bus. So these three options they given exactly. These three question they have given, and they ask you to pick the best among the options given below. You need to draw your own Venn diagram and try to pick your answer. Okay. So how I am doing like this, like is like traveler. So traveler, train, and bus. So train and bus are different, so travel is different. Okay. So what exactly the logic here is like, bus and train are different from each other, but some travelers travel by bus and some travelers travel by train. So this is the exact logic over here. Okay. So there is a traveling option, so some of the travelers may travel from train, some of the travelers may travel from bus. So this is the way to draw Venn diagram. Okay, let's moving forward to the next question. You will get a good idea over this topic. So the next question is women, mothers, engineers. So this is the question they have asked in previous one of the examination, in bank exam I guess. So how to draw is like Venn diagram exactly. So all mothers definitely women, so I'm writing like this. Okay. So all mothers are women, so I'm writing like this. So some mothers or some women may be engineers, so some women, some mothers may be engineers, so I'm drawing like this. Okay. So we need to overlap with these two, mothers and women, so we need to draw like this. Okay. So this is the exact representation of this women, mothers, engineers relationship. So I hope you got it. So simply all mothers are women, I drawn like that, and I overlapped some mothers may be engineers, some women may be engineers. So this is the pictorial diagram of this particular Venn diagram. So let's moving forward to the next question. So this is the question that is asked in one of the previous year question paper. Like they have given AP means Andhra Pradesh, India, world. So how to draw exactly this question is like, so Andhra Pradesh is in India, Andhra Pradesh is in India, and India is in the world. So I'm drawing like this: Andhra Pradesh is in India and India is in the world. So this is the exact diagram. You need to pick the option that is given below like this: AP is in India and India is in the world. Okay. So I hope you got some clarification or clarity how to draw Venn diagrams and all. So this is the easiest way I'm telling you. Okay. So coming to the next question, there is a question like in previous year, like Earth, Sea, Sun. They given these three relation and ask us to find the relationship diagram and all. Okay, they given four options and asking us to find the relationship. So I drawn like this. So Sea is in the Earth, Sea is in definitely Earth. So I drawn like that. So Earth and Sea are very different from Sun. So I have drawn like that. Sun is different from Sea and Earth. So this is the diagram, exact Venn diagram. Okay. So moving forward to the next question, there is a question. So this is the last question. So take more and more examples and practice. You will be getting some exact idea and all how to draw these Venn diagrams and all in the real examinations. Okay. So this is the question: hockey, football, cricket. So how to draw is like, so hockey, football, cricket are three sports, different sports. Okay, draw like this. So hockey is different, so draw one circle. Football is different, draw another circle. Cricket is different, draw another circle. So this is the way I'm drawing this Venn diagram. Okay, so let's see the solution. So hockey is a separate sport, I drawn like this. Football is a separate sport, I drawn like this. Cricket is a separate sport, I drawn like this. So this is the exact Venn diagram for these different question they have given. So hockey, football, and cricket. So this is it. So I have explained you 5 examples that I have given in the previous year question paper.
Dice concept. These dice concepts are very much important for you if you are attending any placement test or any government exam all over the world. Okay, in most of the railway exams or bank exams, you will be having separate question regarding this. So I am going to give you simple tricks regarding this. Like one or two tricks are there. So I'm going to tell those tricks to you. So if you see this video till the end, you will be able to answer any question from this dice concept. Okay, so let's start our video. So before diving directly into questions, I have few concepts to discuss with you. I'll be discussing a few concepts. Like try to make a note of it, so it would be very useful for you at the end of the day. Okay. So there is a so actually what is dice is a cube having different number on its faces. Okay. So for example, dice are like dice is a cube. I'm saying that dice is a simple cube that is having six figured faces. Okay, so simply this is a one kind of die. Okay, so I'm drawing like this. So this is one kind of die. So this cube or dice having six faces all over around itself. So what I'm able to say is my point is like, so these dice having six faces. So do remember this. Namely, the numbers would be mostly everyone will be familiar with that. Mostly like 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are the six faces we usually having in our dice. Okay. So basically, what I'm trying to explain is like, so this dice concept is non-verbal, is come under non-verbal reasoning. So you already know what is like. So basically we will be having a reasoning concept. Okay, so in this reasoning concept we usually having verbal reasoning. Okay, verbal, and non-verbal reasoning. Okay, so these are the two reasoning we usually having, but this dice concept will come under this non-verbal reasoning. So do remember this, it is very useful for you at times. Okay, so okay, let's moving forward to the next topic, that is, okay, in this dice only, in this dice concept only, you will be having two types of dice. So basically dice are classified into two types of dice. Okay, so I'm writing like this, dice are classified into two types of concepts, that is, it is very important for your examination. So most of the questions are come under from these two types only. Namely, there will be standard dice will be there, standard dice will be there, or non-standard dice will be there. Okay, standard dice or non-standard dice. So let's learn what is standard or non-standard dice mean. Okay, so I'm explaining here itself, so please observe it carefully. Okay, okay, so first we'll see what is standard dice mean. Okay, for example, let's take a die like this. So for example, if you have it having a die like this, okay, so this is one kind, like I'm drawing the upper face, upper part. Okay, so basically if you having numbers for this dice like this, 1 2 3. So what is standard dice mean? So in standard dice, sum of opposite faces always 7. So sum of opposite, so one, there is definitely one thing is there to the opposite of 1, that is 6. So the opposite of 2 is like 5. The opposite of 3 is going to be 4. So why I'm like having like this directly? So in standard dice there is a concept called sum of opposite faces is always 7. Okay, so this is the major concept actually. So if you add 1 plus 6 is 7, so this summation would be 7. So 5 plus 2 7, 4 plus 3 7. So this is the concept in standard dice, sum of opposite faces is always 7. So do remember this. Okay, and one more point that comes under this standard die, that is like only one figure is there in standard dice. So you like in exam you can clearly identify this question. So in standard dice there is only one figure. So if you are getting one figure in the examination regard in the dice concept, that is come under standard dice. So what I told in the standard dice is very simple point, sum of opposite faces, like this 1 plus 6 is equal to 7, summation would be 7. So that is the major concept of the standard dice. So when it comes to non-standard dice, so what exactly this non-standard dice is means? So see, I'm also like drawing like this upper part of the die. So I'm taking three numbers, namely, take like this, 1 6 2. Okay, so the major concept of non-standard die is nothing but sum of adjacent faces is equal to 7. So previously in standard dice we seen that sum of opposite faces is equal to 7, but in non-standard dice sum of adjacent sides in the sense this. Okay, so adjacent sides in the sense this, 1 and 6 is going to be 7. So sum of adjacent sides is going to be 7. So that is the non-standard dice. Like in non-standard dice we can draw n number of figures. Okay, like this, n number of examples. But in the standard dice we only having one figure. Okay, so see, this is the adjacent sides and its summation is equal to 7. So this is the major concept of non-standard dice. Okay, so in some of the questions they will be giving like so many diagrams, but all the diagrams are the probabilities that the dice showing from different faces. Okay, but in non-standard dice there are two or more. So I said that in standard dice there will be only one figure. Okay, but in standard dice there will be or more two or more, but not more than four. It's more than 2, it's 2 or more than, but not more than 4. So that is the concept of non-standard dice. I hope you got some clarity of this dice concept. So namely I explained like what is dice and standard dice or non-standard dice, I explained you. So let's moving forward to the questions that usually getting in our examinations. So how to deal, I will be telling you super tricks. Okay, so see couple of questions you will be getting some idea and all. So how to answer these questions by yourselves. Okay, so I am reading question for you. They are asking like two positions of a dice are shown below. Okay, which number will appear on the face opposite to the face with the number 5? So they're saying that there are two figures. Like we need to find what is the thing that is coming opposite to the this 5. Okay, okay. So we need to think that what is the opposite to the 5. So if you having these kind of diagrams, so I'm telling you super trick. Okay, so see, so this is the like what are the common things that is in the both the diagrams? That is 3. Okay, so take this 3 and take this 3 and make it as clockwise. So clockwise in the sense this. Okay, take the numbers clockwise and write down here 3 5 1, and this figure 3 6 2. So what I'm trying to explain you, like after taking 3 the common number from the both the diagrams, write it down in clockwise direction. First figure we write in 351, next 362. So this like neglect this one, and 5 is like number 5, 6 is the opposite of 5, 1 is the opposite of 2. Okay, so what number left out? 4. So that is the answer. Okay, so 4. So but they are asking in the question is like which number will appear on the face opposite to the face with the number 5? So what is the opposite number of 5? 6. So simply you will tick the answer C, that is 6. So it is very easy, right? So first I taken in these two diagrams common number, and with that I taken clockwise direction. So 351 362, and what is the number that is opposite to 5? It is 6. It's very clear. So try to utilize this trick and try to solve as many questions as you want. So I'm taking one more example for your convenience. So they're asking which digit will appear on the face opposite to the face with number 4. So they're asking what number will come that opposite to the 4. So in this also 3 is the common number in the both the diagrams. So take the 3. So take the 3 in the both the diagrams. So go clockwise direction, not anti-clockwise, clockwise. Clockwise means like, no, clockwise means like this, reverse, like this. Okay, so first this diagram, so clockwise means like this. So first I'm writing 3 1 2, next 3 5 6. So this is the clockwise direction. So again what we left out, it is 4. Okay, so they're asking which digit will appear on the face opposite to the face with number 4. So 4 opposite is 3, so the answer is going to be 3. So it's as simple as that. If they are asking what number will come opposite to that of 6, we can easily tell that is 2. Okay, if it is opposite of 5, it is 1, like that. It's very easy. So see this question, it's like it is in the ABCD, not like 1 and 2. So it is also very easy one. This is also come under non-standardized concept, but it is very easy to tackle. Okay, so if you're having these much figures, let's consider two on this. Okay, I'm considering figure 1 and figure 2. Okay, so in this a is common, so I'm taking a is a common, so go clockwise direction. So abf, so abf, next is aec, next aec. So they're asking from these positions of a cube which letter will come on the face opposite to face with a. So which letter is left out in a b c d f? D is left out, so D will come here. Okay, answer is going to be D. So answer is going to be D. So opposite of A is D. So this is a simple solution. So so I'm giving this is your homework. Okay, so I explained you 3 questions So you can comment this like answer in the comment section, like what exactly the answer is going to be this. So yeah, let's moving forward to like what I explained till now is like, so I explained, I taken this dice concept. So I am saying that there is six phases for this dice, so namely 1 to 6. So in reasoning there will be verbal reasoning, non-verbal reasoning. These dice concept will come under this non-verbal reasoning. So there will be standard dice. In dice there are two types of dice, standard dice and non-standard dice. Standard dice is nothing but, so if we taking top phase of the dice, so namely 1 2 3, the summation must be, so sum of opposite faces is always 7 in standard dice. Sum of opposite faces always equal to 7. Okay, opposite faces. When it comes to non-standard dice, sum of adjacent sides is always 7. Okay, but in standard dice there will be only one figure, but in non-standard dice we can draw n number of figures. In sometimes the question they will be giving n number of diagrams, only single dice from different positions they will be giving you. Okay. Okay, so there will be two or more but less than four diagrams will be there for non-standard dice. Okay, sometimes they will be giving from different positions more than four. That is another point. So I have discussed a few questions with you. I hope you got this. Okay, few questions with you like this. So I given you one homework, that is what, so this is very easy one. So comment your answer in the section below. The question is like, I'm reading for you, two positions of a cube with its surfaces numbered are below. Okay, when the surface 4 touch the bottom, what surface will be on the top? So they simply asking what is the opposite of 4. So you can here is like a common number is 1, take clockwise and find the solution and comment your answer in the below section, below comment section. So I hope you got some clarity of this very difficult feeling of this dice concept. So I hope I explained in a good manner. So if you like this session, give a like, share, comment, and subscribe to our Maths Logic Skater channel. And do share this presentation to your friends and colleagues who are preparing for competitive exams and all. Okay. Thank you for visiting.